Hello everyone, this is Autobot Mike 18 with a movie review. Today is February 24th, otherwise known as the release of Act of Valor, the new war film, and I went and saw it earlier today, and now I'm going to give my review of it, because I thought it really deserves a great review, because it was a great movie. Let me get right into the plot of this movie. Like I said, in my last movie review, I don't have a lot of time on my camera for movie review, so I'm not going to stay too long. And also, I'm not going to give too much away of the plot because this movie just came out today, so I don't want to spoil anything. Anyway, you have in this story, you have a group of Navy SEALs that are on this mission to recover this kidnapped CIA operative, and that has been brutally tortured. While on this mission, the Navy SEALs uncover a plot that the terrorists that kidnapped her are forming. They are planning on using this new technology that they have created that can kill millions of people. They are trying to get into the United States with this technology, and like I just said, kill millions of people. So, very, very interesting plot from here on. You know what the main goal of the terrorists is, and now you know what the Navy SEALs must do. They have to stop the terrorists from entering the United States before it's too late and before they unleash their plot to cause massive destruction and kill millions of people. Now, the plot, very interesting. The story, I really enjoyed the technology. It was quite scary that it makes you think to yourself, man, this could really happen in real life. So it was very interesting to hear this kind of plot. I really liked it. In terms of the acting and the characters, I really I kind of enjoyed the characters that were on screen. Now, like it says right here on this poster, motion picture featuring active duty Navy SEALs. So the Navy SEAls in this film are portrayed by actual Navy SEAls. The men in this film, they're actual Navy SEAls. They deal with this kind of stuff almost every day. All this fighting, the combat that goes on, these missions that they go on. They deal with this stuff all the time. So you know that the fight scenes, the acting, it's going to be 10 times better than getting actors to play these roles, and it was. There were a couple actors, and there was an actress in this film, and I think I've seen that actress before, but it was very interesting to see the Navy SEAls in their roles as Navy SEAls. I really enjoyed that. Now, in terms of the acting, a lot of people have been really angry with this movie. They didn't like it because of the bad acting of the Navy SEAls. You know what? I didn't think the acting was that bad. I really wasn't watching this movie. I wasn't basing it how great this movie was on its acting. I just really wasn't looking at that. I was looking at the action. That's really what I wanted to see in this movie. So I really didn't think. Even if I had to say if the acting was bad or not, it really wasn't by the Navy SEAls. And if it was, guys, you really don't complain too much about it. You really got to look at it from their perspective. They're not actors. They're Navy SEAls. They don't act. They do the kind of things that Navy SEAls do every single day, and they do this combat. They don't act, so it was kind of hard for them. So you got to understand that. Now, in terms of the action of this film, I walked into this movie wanting an okay story that would entertain me, and the story did. The plot, the main goal, main conflict, I was enjoyed by it. I was looking for a little bit of emotion, which I got, and I was looking for intense action. The best action I'd seen in a war film, and I got it. I got the action I was looking for, especially the scene to rescue the kidnapped CIA agent, was really intense. I mean, it was so interesting to see that scene. The Navy SEALs jump onto this truck with the agents. Trying to reach the extract point was really intense. The sniper scene during this whole scene in the movie, this movie got me. I fell in love with this movie from that point on. I really enjoyed that scene, and then from the rest of the movie on was all intense action. And one thing that I did like about the action of this movie, some of the camera work that involves the first-person perspectives of the Navy SEALs, I enjoyed. I really, really loved the first-person perspectives, where it would show what it would show the camera looking at like the Navy SEAL's like hands or like his gun, his weapon that he's holding. And I really enjoyed that because it showed you what the Navy SEAL would see, and that was something I really liked how they put that in the film. It also reminded me a lot of Call of Duty. I love to play Call of Duty, and of course, that's a first-person perspective shooter game, so you know that that's something I loved making the connection between that. But the action in this was intense. You couldn't have asked for better action in a war film. Now, I really think that the action carried out by the Navy SEALs in this film was really better than what an actor would have done, because they go, like I said before, they go through this stuff almost every single day of their lives, so they're so used to it. So the scenes of them jumping out of the plane, jumping out of the planes, they did it so perfectly. The combat scenes, they were just so great with it all, and that's one reason why I really enjoyed this movie. Another thing, probably the last thing I'm going to talk about in regards to this movie is the emotion. Like I said, I wanted a little bit of emotion in this movie, and that's what I got. I felt really bad for some of the SEALs. They had to leave families. This one SEAL had to leave his pregnant wife, and you feel like you're in her shoes. Like, oh my God, she's probably thinking, what if my husband never comes back to me? It was really intense, some of these scenes, and then one of the SEALs gets hurt in the beginning of the film, and you really feel that emotion that was building up in me. I really felt bad, and then in the ending scene where they were trying to foil this plot and stop the terrorists' plot, and something happens to one of the SEALs, I was like, oh my God, I didn't like jump out of my seat. It was just what I just started saying, oh my God, oh my gosh. And I just couldn't believe what I was seeing in some scenes. So the emotion was very, very powerful. And the beginning and the very end of the film, I really enjoy how they put that in there. And it was perfect. Now, I think I'm going to go right ahead and just cut to the chase and just give this movie a rating. I'm going to give this movie, I have to do it. I got to give this movie a 9. I would give this movie a 9 mainly because I walked into the theater wanting three things. I wanted, like I said, I wanted an okay plot, I wanted intense action, I wanted a little bit of emotion, and I wanted to be entertained for an hour and 40 minutes. I wanted to enjoy that hour and 40 minutes of my life that I'd never get back. So I wanted entertainment, and that's exactly what I got in this war film. That's why I watch war films, for the action and the entertainment that I get for however long the movie is. So that's why I give war films really high ratings depending on the action. And this was the best action-packed war film that I have seen, which is why I'm giving this such a high rating. I loved the modern weaponry used. I loved the modern tactics. That was all that was involved. I really love that. I love all that kind of modern stuff, all the modern gear that the SEALs had on. I really enjoyed that. And like I said, the action was great. I really enjoyed the plot. There were a couple of scenes that were maybe slightly boring, but they really weren't that bad. A couple of talk scenes I really actually enjoyed. An interrogation scene, a lot of people hated it. I loved it. Not that I completely loved it. It wasn't my favorite scene, but it was very interesting. So that's probably why I give Act of Valor such a high rating. I base war films on how great the action is. And rating the 4 war films that I've seen in my life, Act of Valor, Pearl Harbor, Saving Private Ryan, and Hurt Locker, I'm going to give it to Act of Valor as number 1, Saving Private Ryan as number 2, and number 3, which is tied with Saving Private Ryan, is going to be Hurt Locker. And probably my last one's going to be Pearl Harbor, but I put Act of Valor at the top because of its action. So if you guys like action in movies, you are going to walk in this theater and you're going to walk out and you're going to love this movie completely. If you're looking for great acting and, in a best story, if you're looking for, like, the Academy Awards this weekend, if you're looking for this to be an Academy Award winner, you're not going to find that because a lot of people hated the acting. I loved it, but, if you like I said, you're an action lover, you're a war film lover with great action in it, that's what you're gonna get out of this movie, and that's what I got. So that's why I gave Act of Valor such a high rating. Thought it was such a great, it was really powerful. Loved how they mentioned names of all soldiers at the end of the film. Very interesting film, guys. I really want you guys to go see it and give it some. I want it to be #1 at the box office this weekend because it deserves it, truly. You're just not going to get a better war film in terms of the action when it comes to Act of Valor. So, guys, go see it this weekend. I highly, highly recommend it. Also, in the comments, let me know how you guys thought of it, how you guys would look at it, would rate it. I rated it so good because of its action. How would you guys look at it? A lot of people are going to have different opinions than I did. So, that's okay. But there is I have two things that I have to say. One of them is a complaint, one of them is a warning. The only complaint I found with this movie was some of the scenes, the camera work, I really didn't appreciate. Like when the camera was featured on one of the SEALs shooting at a terrorist, and then it just went too quickly to the another shot. I really didn't enjoy that much because I was like, whoa, wait, what happened? It was just that some of the fighting scenes happened really, really fast, in my opinion. I wanted them to just slow down just a bit, but it was still very entertaining and interesting to see and suspenseful. And my other little warning that I'm going to give, which didn't bother me, this is a very violent movie, so all younger kids, don't go see this movie because it is very violent. Like people getting sniped in the head. You see blood coming out. You see very, very violent. And the torture scene is very, very violent. And the language wasn't too bad, surprisingly. A couple curse words, but that's the only little warning I'm going to give. This was an R-rated movie. They're not going to let you in unless you're 17 or older. So, but still, little violent. That's the only thing that I'm just going to point out, which didn't bother me at all. I thought it made the movie actually good to make it more violent. Anyway, guys, go see Act of Valor. Like I said, you're truly going to have an enjoyable time. It's going to be memorable, and I'm going to go buy this on DVD and Blu-ray on opening day when this comes out because it is absolutely worth it. It was worth my 2 hours to go see this movie, and I hope it will be worth yours because it really was a great treat. And I just want to take this one quick last couple minutes I have on the camera to just go out there and congratulate all the Navy SEALs out there, and I want to tell them thank you, and to all the soldiers out there that are fighting to keep us safe like they did in this movie. This movie showed me what the SEALs actually have to go through, and it was very powerful, and I enjoyed it, seeing what the SEALs deal with almost every day, and it makes me just really want to praise them and thank them for keeping me safe, my family, and everyone safe. And I just hope they can keep doing what they're doing because they are truly awesome and heroic people that deserve nothing but praise. So, guys, thank you for watching this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoy Act of Valor as much as I did. This is all about Mike 18 with the review of Act of Valor. Bye, guys.